One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Gage Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Purdue's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
With the catch, it's Moore. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Trying play action. On the run, still looking.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. So much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run back. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Gets it out quickly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They
you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Tate. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Wants to throw it. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's McCoby. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg. Here's a heat. Finds his man. It's Moore. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Grab behind the line. It's McCoby. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. The sure hands. It's McCoby. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. I get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Tate. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls it in. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Back to pass, it's Sayin. He's in there. 2-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Gets the back moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll do it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown!
what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Got the first down and more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job of the base defense making a play.
The Boilermakers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's McCovey. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to get that ball. Nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. A strike downfield. There he goes. The 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
They'll line up to go for 2. He'll set up the throw. He's got it for the 2-point conversion.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
First down, Purdue.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Makes a connection. Turning it on. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
He's got an open man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Gonna run it. It's McCoby. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Boilermakers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Sayin. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just keep slinging it. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Buckeyes are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's a bad scheme to try to cover this guy one-on-one, much like Michigan State tried to do against Joey Galloway in '93. But the difference there is the reason Joey Galloway couldn't be covered is that no one really wants to be around him.
Ain't that the truth? We work with him weekly. We can say that and be very firm about it. But here's the thing. Joey Galloway, think about the other names to wear the scarlet and gray. So many guys year after year. You know Ohio State fans, Reese, they're going to claim, wide receiver U. They try to claim that because so many greats have been through that university.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Jr. making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they all...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way.
29 Philly.
To the air, it's Sayin. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's caught. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Got it behind the line. It's McCoby. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field with the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking to fire. Why not trying to get it in? And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd. Sneaks into the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The AT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by a field goal over Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tate. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Tate. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Tate. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Man coverage is a bad idea against this guy. The Buckeyes always seem to have somebody that you can't handle one-on-one. Remember that great game Joey Galloway had against Michigan State in '93?
Joey Galloway, one of the most overrated Ohio State receivers that I've ever seen. It's personally ever worked with. But no, just speed, just big guys, great offensive, designed around guys that are game breakers out wide that really stretch the heck out of your defense.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. To throw, it's Sayed. Trying to find the end zone.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Colin. They've done what they want in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. There he goes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw. It's Sayin. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Drives into the pile just a pickup of one. They'll spot it at the 10. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Slips through the line. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jim.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Got his man in the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together,